Let me turn my watch.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Bo.
Your boy Trigger Dro.
And we are the Unlikely Geeks. We're here to give you another week of news, content that came out from video games, movies, comics, all of that good stuff. And we're going to consolidate it here for you guys within an hour. That's what we here to do at Unlikely Geeks. Dro, what's new, bro? What you been up to, man?
I went to the movie, seen Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Oh, you've been excited for that movie for a long time. How was it?
That was good.
Was
It
it?
was good. I gave it a 7. I gave it a 7.8. It's not great. But there was points to the movie. I'm not spoiling nothing. No spoiler. There was points in the movie where I was like, all right, cool. And then it was like, all right, you know.
That's what's up.
But I was gonna say that this week is really like kind of like your week. It's like movies mixed with games and game news. It's like
Yeah.
we diving like straight into Yambo world. As soon as
That's
I get these past these first two topics.
That's awesome. That's what it, listen, this is where I strike, this is where I shine. Like when it's video game news, Um I saw I've seen a lot of movies and I've been neglecting realtor reviews for a little while now, but since I came back from California, I saw Mercy, I saw Goat,
Mhm,
that basketball cartoon movie. That movie was incredible. I saw the Tyler Perry
mhm.
movie. I was going to go see
Oh my
Crime
gosh.
101. Did you watch that one?
No, but I heard, bro, when it's African American people, black people talking bad about it, then I know it's
No,
bad, bro.
I didn't hate it. I mean, it's a normal Tyler Perry movie, but at the same time, it's rated R. So you're gonna see booty cheeks. You're gonna see people
Yeah.
getting freaky. It's like stuff that you don't
Yo,
normally see in a Tyler Perry movie.
the aunties on TikToks were like, Tyler, I know you've been going through some stuff, but it's a little bit too much. That's what
Well,
they were
the
saying. I
movie
was
is
like,
not about Medea or whatever. It's about Joe, and Joe was
yeah,
always the guy who was
yo,
cussing. You know what I mean? He was the pimp. What else? I was supposed to see Crime 101, but I ended up canceling those tickets because the movie was all the way down on your
mm,
side, and I was like, "That's far, bro. I'm not feeling it."
yeah,
So I've been playing games. I played High on Life 2
fire.
on Game
Oh, I
Pass.
seen that.
All these games on Game Pass,
I
so
just got my Game Pass. I just got my Game Pass back.
you got to play it. I mean, you and me, Madden is on Game Pass now. After the Super Bowl, Madden goes on Game Pass.
Hmm.
So me and my son play the game, and if you want to run the game, we could figure out how to stream that, and that could be your first official stream.
Mm,
You know what I mean? We could
we
play
could
against each
definitely do
other.
that for real.
We should do that. Um, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna try to work that out. But I was playing High on Life 2. I was playing a game called Roadside something. It's a game where you're an alien and you take over a gas station, and it's like a gas station simulation game where you gotta pump
Yeah.
gas, buy stuff, sell stuff, take care of your stuff, make profit, but also not show the world that you're an alien. And the
Hmm.
game is dumb, but the game is fun, and I've been playing it nonstop. High on Life, I got to the very last level, right?
Yeah.
And I did something dumb, but in this game you could do stupid stuff, right? Like with one moment the character might say, "Sit down next to me," and then if you go and you run all the way to the other side of the map, the guy will be like, "What the hell are you running for?" Like they'll know what you're doing, right? So
Yeah.
at very last level of the game, and I decide to shoot the bad guy in the middle of the cutscene, right? Then the cutscene just stops. And the guy's like, "Oh, you just shot me? Listen, it's over. I'm out. I'm leaving." And then the game freezes. But the game saved right after I shot him. And there's only one
Hmm.
save. So
Mm.
now every time that I reboot the game, I start the game saved as I shot him. So the game freezes every single time. I have to restart the game. I just froze. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I
All
hear
right,
you.
don't worry about the camera. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, the game froze on me and I had to restart the game from scratch. Like,
Mm.
I played 14 and a half hours of this game, bro. And I have to start
So
over from
I thought
one.
you were about to say that. I thought you were about to say like they like they paused it and then you got like redo the game
No,
like on
no,
purpose.
no. I have to restart the game from the beginning because there's only one save file. So because there's
Yeah.
only one save file and it overrode my save, it literally broke the game for me.
Mm.
So I have to start all over. Let's see, don't switch device. Um, it's I'm so pissed. So now I might be like 2 hours in again, right at the very end of the game, man. I'm mad, big mad. What else was I playing?
Well, the games you played on. What else? Yeah. What else? What are the games you played?
Um, I don't know. I've been jumping between like four games. Oh, I was playing this game called like Blue Blaze something, where it's like a side scroller game. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
also
played.
I've been
I
playing
played
mad stuff.
War Machine,
War Machine, I got that one too. Yep, I've been playing that.
and I played the Star Wars one with the girl and the little alien.
Star Wars with the girl and the alien. Outright.
Uh,
Outlaws.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Got you, got you. That's a good one.
So yeah, that one was cool. I just started it, and then War Machine.
War Machine one or two?
That was cool. That's the new one. So two. They got the new
No,
ones
they
on
have
there.
both on Game Pass, so you can play one and then
Oh, but the one that just came out just now. Yeah,
no, but they're
the
both
new
on
one. The
Game
new one.
Pass.
I ain't played the old one.
Yeah,
I made sure I played the one that's the cover with the guy with the blue with the gold on
yeah,
it.
yeah, for sure. And yeah, guys,
I wanted
chat.
to buy that game when it first came out.
Me too. Chat. I know I'm cutting in and out. I'm still trying to work on it as I'm talking. Because this is an audio podcast anyway. But so you may
Thanks.
see me cut in and out. But yeah, no. What's crazy about that Space Marines game is I waited over a
Mm-hmm.
year to buy that game, and then I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
take it no more because I really wanted to play it. I bought it on Steam like 2 weeks ago, and then it comes out for free on
Oh,
Game
yeah.
Pass. I waited a
Yep.
whole year, bro. Like, oh, I was mad.
Here, I know Henry Cavill and them are making that movie. So I was
Right.
looking on TikTok of like the lore of it. Man, it's crazy, bro.
Oh yeah.
Well, it tells you like in the beginning of the game, it tells you the whole story, the background of the story. But yeah, it might be the next big thing. Hopefully, it's a lot they will have
Well,
to do.
they said that
Show,
about a bunch of these games, Dungeons and Dragons, because that's all it is. Is those
yeah,
Space Marines is Dungeons and Dragons, and they made a Dungeons and Dragons movie, and nobody watched it.
yeah, yeah. They watch Stranger Things instead.
All right, so this is not the correct camera, but this is what we're using for right now.
You still look good, bro.
We still do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, so yeah, man, there's been a lot of games, a lot of shows. I just been catching up on stuff because for work, I've been editing a video. I have like this hour and a half long video I've edited for my job, and it's come out
Yeah,
pretty well. So I've just been busy. I've been missing out on everything.
I'm on that. Love is Blind. I was watching Alone on Netflix. I like those Outlast, like the show Outlast, where they put the people on like a random area and they got to survive for a couple whatever amount of days, and
Yeah,
I like those, like Naked and Afraid, but not naked.
yeah. Just put some clothes on.
Yeah,
We do got a lot of
but yeah,
stories
man.
today, though. So let's jump to those. Oh, last thing I wanted to say before we jump to these stories. I'm a single man living in my house. I ate cereal today for dinner. I had, I
Oh
had
shit.
Fruity Pebbles because that used to be my favorite cereal. Let me tell you right
Yeah,
now, Fruity Pebbles does not hit the same. That
it's
shit,
not the same
it's not
when
the.
you eat those childhood things, bro. They don't taste the same, bro. Star Crunch don't taste the same. The little the brownie with the little rainbow
The
sprinkles on them don't
cosmic
taste the
brownies.
same, bro.
Yo, I had that cereal, and within 29 seconds, it was soggy. I was like, "What the
Oh
hell, bro?"
god,
So,
bro.
and I guess I put too much milk, so I had to put more cereal on top, and I had like the
Oh,
half the box, and I'm like, "This is nasty, bro. I should have just cooked."
so funny,
I
bro.
just wanted to say that. Anyways, go ahead. Let's get to these stories.
No, that's funny. That's funny. All right, we're gonna start off light like we usually do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tubi. This is per Chat GPT because it'll help me out.
No, my goodness. Don't
Uh,
say that out loud. Here, let me pull it
nah,
up for real.
I had to like pull in the thing and ask it, like what the like give me key points so I know what to talk about.
Oh my goodness. This is what he does, guys. Look at this. This is the producer of the show. All right, go
Hey,
ahead.
ChatGPT helped me out a lot. All right.
You know how much
Um,
people you kill in
so
the water? Whatever. People gonna hate you for that.
Tubi, they'll be all right. Tubi, they be all right. Hey, it's what they said today. Technology not stopping.
Yeah,
So they
right.
better get ready. We're gonna
Big
talk about that
facts.
more. We're gonna talk about that more. All right. Tubi is adding a massive nostalgic library of classic Cartoon Network and Warner Brothers animated series to its free ad-supported streaming platform
But free for
on March
now.
1st, 2026.
Free for
Free
now.
for now.
Tubi is going to charge.
Yeah, because I was on there the other day and I'm like, damn, they got a lot of stuff on here that's not on other places.
But a
Like
lot
a
of
lot of the
commercials too.
throwback stuff
Yeah.
too.
I'm on Tubi a lot.
But yes, yeah. So some of the titles include Ed, Ed and Eddie, Codename Kid Next Door, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Cow and Chicken, Dexter Laboratory, The Goat, Teen Titans, and The Pop-Up Girl, plus all the older cartoons too that our parents used to watch
All
too.
right. All right. So I didn't know how Dro was gonna release this info. I wanted to see what he picked as the shows to talk about. Let me tell you about the shows he should have said. Hold on, because I got the whole list here. Dro just be picking some of the generic shit. They're gonna have the Adventures of Batman. They're gonna have Animaniacs. They're gonna have Baby
Mm-hmm.
Looney Tunes, Batman the Brave and the Bold, Ben 10.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have Captain Planet, Cow and Chicken. They got
All the greats.
Dumb and Dumber had an animated series. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
Nope.
They're gonna have Freakazoid. That's the number one
Oh
right
yeah.
there. That's if
These
you
are
have
fire.
never seen Freakazoid, you gotta watch Freakazoid. That was one
Is
of the,
if is Earthworm Jim is that on WB too?
I don't know, but
Because
Earthworm
I used to
Jim
watch
is not on there.
Freakazoid and I used to watch Earth. Yeah, I used to watch that one like back to back.
Evil Con Carne.
Yeah.
Remember that? That was like a low key. That's like a back of the room cartoon that people don't really remember. What else they got? The Lunatics Unleashed. They got some Looney Tunes
Yes,
cartoons.
that was fire.
Mucha Lucha. Remember Mucha Lucha?
Lucha Lucha, hell yeah.
The new Looney Tunes show. This is used to be called Wabbits. And when I tell you that's my favorite Looney Tunes show, it's like real life.
Yeah.
It's like a sitcom version of Looney Tunes where it's just Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck are like roommates, and Bugs actually low key hates Daffy because Daffy's a disgusting pig, and they just live together. It's like one of those type of shows. It's like a reality show.
That's dope.
It's so funny, bro. It is so funny. Pup named Scooby Doo. They got mad Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah.
The Smurfs. Static Shock. How you not say Static Shock?
Static Shock.
Tasmania. They got what else?
I didn't say everything because it's two
you,
companies together.
You missing the good ones, bro.
Hey, the older like Ghost. What's the one that used to come out? Ghost.
The Super Globetrotters.
Batman.
The Globetrotters had a show. I didn't even know that.
I see that.
I've never seen that in my life either. There's some of these shows that I'm gonna end up watching because I've never seen them. Tiny Toons Adventures, incredible.
I had that game on Sega.
You're right. Look, they got newer stuff. Unikitty. That's the little kitty from the Lego movie. They made a whole cartoon about the kitty cat, like unicorn thing. Super Friends. That's like your parents' time.
Oh yeah. I used to watch that.
Oh my goodness. Hong Kong Phooey.
Spider-Man, Iceman.
Hong Kong Phooey, bro. Like
I heard about that.
Oh my, you heard about it. That's the point. Like that's the stuff
they
that
got Cow and Chicken on here. Is Ren and Stimpy a part of that? Oh no, Ren and Stimpy Nickelodeon,
Ren and Stimpy
right?
was Nickelodeon, yes sir.
Yeah.
Nah, this is all the WB stuff that they threw away, and they were like, we're not gonna deal with this. Adam's Family.
We don't really talk. We don't really talk politics, but they said like Cartoon Network and PBS Kids were the only kids networks that didn't have nothing to do with the Epstein stuff. So shout out Tubi.
I don't know nothing about that. Duck Dodgers. Look at Dro trying to get us canceled and talking about this other stuff.
No.
Come on. Oh my goodness. Johnny Quest. I could be here forever.
Oh,
anyways,
Johnny Quest.
There's mad shows.
I don't say a whole catalog.
It's crazy.
The whole catalog.
Captain Caveman. Hooga. Like Captain. All right, never mind. I'm gonna get off this.
I mean, my favorite out of all of that is Dexter.
No,
Dexter's
bro,
my favorite.
My favorite is Freakazoid or Animaniacs. or
But
Tiny Toons. Those are
mm,
my three right there.
mm,
I was hyped when I read that, bro. Listen, I'm on Tubi a lot because I like to the max. What's that guy's name? That he be doing. He's on YouTube a lot. Big Jaw.
oh, danger. Oh no, to the man. Oh yeah.
He
He
got
got the one the my dyke girlfriend or something like that.
lesbian homie.
Lesbian girlfriend.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
lesbian
yeah,
homie.
yeah.
But he got like 4 other shows on there too. He got like 4 shows on there, and then Kev on Stage got like 10 shows on there
Oh
too.
yeah.
So I'm on Tubi a lot. I kind of want them to have a paid platform so I can give them some money because I hate commercials. So I throw them
Hmm.
$5. I'll pay $5 to watch all these cartoons with no commercials. Like
It's
I'm
so funny. That's why I was watching the Temptation movie yesterday. I was watching Temptations on Tubi.
I watch Tubi 10 times more than I watch Netflix. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy how I love Tubi. Anyways, let's go back. That's a big news story. Freakazoid. Everybody go watch it.
Yep.
It's the best
You know,
one.
Tubi's getting it because HBO Max dropped the DC I mean the Cartoon Network part of their catalog, so Tubi picking it up. So
Good.
yeah.
Somebody had to.
All right, so we're gonna go to some Marvel news today, which I thought it was cool. Something drove like the first look at some of the villains in Spider-Man Brand New Day dropped on merchandise. We got first looks at Captain Boomerang, Tarantula, and Scorpion, and a little bit of the Hulk.
Okay.
Do you have the image?
Do I have the image? Of course I don't. No, let me see. Hold on. Nope. You can't see it.
Oh,
Oh, come on now.
okay.
All of this prepping for nothing.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I heard a lot of people
Oh,
complaining. I heard a lot of people complaining that Superman, that Spider-Man villains are always green, and like obviously they're green because it's a
it's red and blue.
no, it's the color that complements that's against red. You know what I mean? So like red versus
Yeah.
green. But there's a lot of people
Hmm.
mad. It's like it's always the Green Goblin, and it's the Scorpion, and it's the Hulk, and it's green. And why is it always green? And I'm like, y'all don't know
Did you
comics.
check out? Did you check out the cartoon that was on Disney Plus that came out, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man?
Yeah, no, but
Oh,
it was like
bro,
the one when he's in high school, right?
bro, yes,
Yeah,
bro, so peak, bro. The storytelling on that show, but Scorpion was a big part of that show. That's why I'm bringing it up. Scorpion
yep.
was a big part of it, and he Puerto Rican. So,
Is he, or he just happened to be
and in
Puerto Rican in
Scorpion,
this
bro,
version?
before I even no, he Puerto Rican in all the versions.
Okay.
Bro, it's so crazy because he was growing up like everybody got favorite villains as well. Scorpion was on my favorite. 'Cause I loved his his outfit and Scorpion. So it's kind of weird. I mean, kind of like coincidence. He's Puerto Rican. I was like one of my favorite villains and stuff like that. Um, Tarantula's on there. Boomerang. They're gonna have more street level villains. So that's why I was gonna bring up. Are you excited for Spider-Man going back to the streets and actually handling his business that he should be, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, or are you with the new age kids that like him having all 8,000 suits and Tony Stark in his
No,
ear and
I think
going
that's
out into outer space?
they've been mentioned that this was going to be going back because nobody knows who Spider Man
Mhm.
is after the last movie. So it's
Yep.
back him starting over. Everybody's gonna be like, "Who's this vigilante?" J. Jonah Jameson is gonna be over here like, "Yo, this." He's gonna be the whole story all over again. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be cool. I like it that it's low level. I think the fact that there's so many of them, again, they always do that where they throw with Spider Man. It's the only character that they throw 35 bad guys in him in one movie.
Yep.
Every
One
other
time.
movie, every other movie is one or two. Here, there's always like 8,
Mhm.
and that just means that everybody but Scorpion, like the tarantula, he's gonna be in there for 5 seconds. He's gonna get beat up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
that's all that means. It's
They're
gonna be
bringing
cool.
in
I'm
the
excited.
I think the hand. I think is the
Yeah,
no, that's
the
not.
hand is from
Yeah.
Daredevil.
Yeah, so they're gonna be in this. All the ninjas. They're bringing ninjas in. The Hulk is supposed to be going Savage Hulk without spoiling anything. He's gonna try to stop the Hulk, but he having help with the Punisher. And then the redhead girl from Stranger Things is in this. We still don't know who she is. I mean, I think I know who she is. So
The
I'm
real
excited. I'm
MJ.
excited for Spider Man. Yeah, no.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Some of the rumors I heard was Zendaya's getting her red hair for
Mm,
the movie.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what's up.
But yeah, that was just something small. I thought it was cool because we actually like got a legit looks at some of the villains. Um, so I had to bring that up for all our Marvel fans. But moving on to bigger and better news, Hollywood studios are engaging a startup called Lightbar to act as an AI bounty hunter, utilizing specialized technology to identify misuse of copyrighted film and TV content. This initiative, reported in February 26, aims to compile evidence for potential lawsuits against AI companies using studio IP without permission. Rhett Reese, the screenwriter of Deadpool, responded to the viral controversy saying, "I hate to say it, is likely over for us." And one of the things that I shared was Deadpool versus Green Lantern. I seen a video today. Deadpool versus Green Lantern, bro, is so good. They had Wolverine fighting Superman, and then one of my boys at work today showed me Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt fighting on a roof, going at it, and you can't tell. Like if it was 2018, nobody could tell. Like you could be like, "Ain't no way this AI. There's no way this is not real." What do you think about the movie companies cracking down on the AI
They
stuff?
should. No, they should. They've signed the casting companies have signed and agencies have signed AI characters to like
Yep.
real movie deals. I just saw a movie that was like 12 minutes long that was made by two directors using nothing but AI, and you couldn't tell.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was
Can't
it
tell.
was a girl working at a desk. She looked outside her window, huge explosion. Now she's running away. You know, all of this, and the face stayed the same. Her nails stayed the same color. Like it wasn't changing the way it used to back in the day when AI first started. You know, so it's getting scary out there. But for big studios, that is bad. For little studios, like people like me, who I'm the only person that I know that would want to act in front of a camera that I personally know,
Mm-hmm.
this would be awesome for me. Now the problem is this AI stuff. That man, listen, 30 seconds costs you $50 to create 30 seconds. To make a 12-minute video, that's still a couple $1,000. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
and to get it consistent, to get it good. And some of these are proprietary. So I don't even have access to half the stuff that these people have to make sure that they're always wearing the same shirt, to make sure that their mouth
Yeah.
actually moves to what they're saying. So it's not like a little person like me is going to be able to do it. The people creating this Deadpool versus Green Lantern, either they're somebody from like, they got connections because, or they're spending a lot of time making clip after clip after clip. Tell me.
One thing to get your hopes up though, you saying that you as a person might not have a lot of help. Netflix, like I was saying, technology gonna keep going. Netflix is actually starting in the future a program for people like us and you that can write screenplays to a T.
Thank you.
They're gonna give little people like us a chance to write screenplays, and then Netflix is gonna use their AI um, technology to make films. So Netflix would be pushing out so many little, it's gonna be rules when they get
Nah,
to it. It's
nah.
gonna be
But the thing,
certain
the
things.
first thing that comes to my mind is I'm writing this. I send it to you to create it. Now Netflix is gonna change one or two things and be like Netflix original. Who we made it ourselves. You know, or start taking my idea and take your idea and take his idea and then make a super movie with all three of our. Nah, I don't
Super
trust them.
movie.
I don't. I don't trust them. I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
But yeah, I watched the Deadpool and Green Lantern one. That was crazy. But yeah, I mean, I'm all for technology, but I'm not for killing the world. Even though I'm using ChatGPT,
A lot.
which is kind of, yeah.
You hypocrite.
I don't know, man. Like I said, it's gonna keep going. We're gonna have dry oceans in a couple years. We're gonna have dry oceans in a lot of movies.
Yeah, you can't say it. That's so bad. Oh, somebody in the comments gonna be on our asses.
But yeah, the company that's really bad right now is from China, C Dance 2.0. So yeah, it's always China.
I mean, it is the Chinese AI still using American water and like American stuff, or they got Chinese? Because if they using American water,
Yeah,
they
Chinese water.
no, they. I don't think they using Chinese. ChatGPT is based out here, so they using ChatGPT. They using American water, and they just out here just writing stupid stuff to
They
take our
got a
water.
s- they got a submarine and they took a long hose from China, took it to Hawaii,
They
and it's
siphoning our
sucking up the Hawaii water.
They siphoning our water. We joking too much. We bad. We bad. Listen, I love
Yeah,
unlikely
AI
jokes.
finna get ideas. AI finna get some ideas now. And
Listen,
once you say it, it's already in there. It's AI already heard her
yeah,
talk
I
about it.
know. I gotta stop. Listen,
So bad.
the next story is kind of dope. Jason Momoa is gonna
Yes.
star in a live action Helldivers movie, and this based on like
Mm-hmm.
Helldivers 2. I'm assuming because Helldivers 2 was the
Yep.
big huge hit. Helldivers
Yep.
1 was a completely different game. Helldivers 2 is a third person shooter. Whatever. Helldivers 1 was like an RTS where you're looking from up high and you controlling your people, right? It's actually gonna be directed by Justin Lin from Fast and the Furious, not the new one
Mm-hmm.
because him and Vin Diesel don't like each other. But
Yep.
the movie's supposed to come out November 10th, 2027, so next year. And not only that, like I said it already, but like Jason Momoa is going to star in it. I got so excited that I forgot I said that.
Oh my
Jason
God.
Momoa. Listen, this Super Earth thing and this game, like it's a PlayStation game. It's a PC game. It's not on the Xbox. So Dro's never played it. He doesn't understand
No,
it.
no, no. But can I say something though?
Go ahead.
I watched a lot of the funny Helldiver TikToks
Of
of
course.
like how they did the how it started with Halo. You know how they used to make those little kids
Machinima.
movie little shows,
Machinima.
and then it was Call of Duty. Now they got the Helldivers with the people like talking shit to each other, bro. I want it to be a good action, crazy like horror, alien, sci-fi, whatever.
This won't be that.
But I want it to be. I want a funny ass ensemble cast, bro.
This
Just because I want somebody to yell at. I want Kevin Hart to look at Jason Momoa and like poke him in the face, like we're not going that way.
no,
I
listen.
want to see that.
So, what is it called? What was a spoof of Star Wars back in the day? Spaceballs. No, there's another one. There's another one. But Helldivers is basically
Space Quest, bro.
something like that.
Bro, space when they were actors and they actually went into outer space.
Where instead of Darth Vader, they had like another character with the same Darth. I think it was Spaceballs.
Yeah, he had the big helmet. They call him Dark Helmet or something like that.
Yeah.
Or something like yeah.
So
the guy from Honey Don't Shrunk the Kids.
So that's exactly what Helldivers is spoofing. The video game Helldivers is the game version of that movie. So the fact that they're making a movie of that game is basically them making a 2027 version of Spaceballs. So
Spaceballs is coming out. It's Spaceball 2 coming out.
Yeah. But this movie's probably going to come out before that. But this is going to be exactly that. Exactly that. So, and the thing about it is the advertisement for this game, they actually have a Twitter. And they use their Twitter as like the real world news. So in the Helldivers world, when something happens, oh my God, the aliens have come down and have taken over New York.
Oh, that's fire.
So they actually...
That's that Cloverfield shit.
They do that.
Cloverfield started that.
So, and every time there's a new update, oh, these new robots have come in and taken over. We need help. Everybody, please go to Earth 3. And that gets more people to go log in and play the game.
I love it.
So that's what... And that Super Earth is Earth, right? And the way that people are, they will sacrifice their life for Super Earth. They will, it's the way that Puerto Ricans love Puerto Rico, right? The same way that people love Super Earth. So
empanadas.
It's what it is. So it's full of jokes. It's full of like real life sarcasm and all of this.
I hope they do that jokey shit.
But that's what it is.
At the same time, hopefully some fire ass action.
It might not be, bro. I think it's gonna be more Minecraft than it is something else. We're still gonna get that Call of Duty movie. That's gonna be the action video game movie for you. But this is gonna be a lot more Minecraft than it is gonna be anything else. I guarantee it.
I want it to be like which was action and funny as fuck was Stormtroopers.
That's the word I'm talking. That's the movie I was talking about, not Spaceballs. Stormtroopers.
Oh, Stormtroopers.
Come on, bro. You supposed to help me out there. You might have me looking stupid. Stormtroopers.
That's one of my favorite movies. You know, I put that in one of my songs.
Well, this is Stormtroopers for 2027. It's exactly Stormtroopers.
Just a little bit more funny. Just a little bit more funny.
It's gonna be Stormtroopers because the way go look at their Twitter. Go look at like their first month of like commercials and ads. It's basically a guy, a blonde dude coming to his house. Hey guys, if you want to go and save the world, you need to go and go into the Marines and whatever. Like it's one of those kind of things.
Yeah, Stormtroopers did that,
and that's exactly what this is. It is Stormtroopers the video game.
Fire.
So now they're turning Stormtroopers the game into Helldivers the movie, which is just Stormtroopers the movie. It's one big circle. But this is gonna be Stormtroopers for 2027. That's it.
But yeah, Spaceballs was a legit spoof of Star Wars.
Yeah,
though.
no, you got me saying the wrong thing.
That was
but
that goofy shit. That was that super goofy movie.
Yeah, it's like
Stormtrooper
scary
was a
movie.
little bit more serious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But they have the same. They say they have the same spider creatures in the game. They got robots.
They had the yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
That's exactly what the game is. So if you like the movie that much, I implore you to play this game, bro. Come over, play the game, get it on the PC. I mean, there's got to be a way to play it.
Is there a story mode on it? Because I want to see like okay.
No, the whole world is story. That's what I'm saying. Their Twitter, they use Twitter as the story. So when the game first came out, there were only 2 bad guys. There were 2 lands to go and fight in. And then 3 months later, somebody tweeted, "Oh my goodness, these new aliens have taken over downtown." And then the game updated, and there's a 3rd map, and then there's robots in the 3rd map. You know, so the story continues in the real world. Twitter is a story. YouTube videos are the story. That kind of stuff.
I seen one TikTok, bro, so funny. They're like, "All right, guys, we're on 3. We're gonna like storm. We're gonna like go from behind the rock. We're gonna storm them." They're like, "All right, 3, 2, 1." They start storming. Then they see a horde of those spiders coming, and the one guy's like, "Nope, never mind, never mind." Bro, so funny.
No,
bro.
the game is great because you also have friendly fire. So I could be shooting one of the aliens, and then out of nowhere I shoot you by accident. Your dude dies, and you're just like, "What?" And my bad, bro. And then you come back down, and it's a fun ass
like
game.
Where they like Tropic Thunder, like they had the one character you thought he was gonna be in the movie for a long time, and as soon as he stepped off, everybody sees Tropic Thunder.
Right.
As soon as he stepped out the helicopter or he stepped on a mine, blew him up. You're like, "Oh, guess we're not gonna see him no more."
And that's exactly
I hope they
how
do something like that. Where they got like Kevin Hart in the movie, but he talking shit, and all of a sudden, pow, friendly fire, he gets shot.
Yeah, but then he'll come back because they're. I mean, in the game, you're a different stormtrooper, but you know, whatever. That's exactly how it's gonna be. The movie, you're gonna love this movie. You're gonna love the game, but you're gonna love this movie. I promise you.
Yeah, and I mess with Jason Momoa. I gotta check out that movie with him and Batista on Amazon.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that either. Yes, sir. All right, you got the next story. I got the last one.
All right, the next one. They turning up right now. The Dead by Daylight movie is moving forward at Blumhouse and Atomic Monster with David Leslie, Johnson McCordrick, and Alexandre Asia attached to write the script, aiming for a mix of survival horror and psychological terror. Producer James Wan is collaborating on the project with a search for a director currently underway to bring the 60 million player game to life.
So have you played Dead by Daylight?
No, sir. Anything that's like Deadlight, scary movies, scary games, I don't play those.
So Dead by Daylight is a game where there's like, I think 4 or 6 people, and you run away from the one bad guy. And the one bad guy's controlled by a person, and then you guys are all together. And it's just, you got to survive. You got to run away.
It's like that Jason game.
Exactly. It came out before that. This inspired the Jason game and the Freddy game and the Evil Dead game. This is the OG one. This is like the Fortnite, the Players Underground version of all of that. So, and the cool thing about this is it never faded because they keep adding new characters. So you got Scream in there, you got Freddy in there, Jason in there. So they'll always throw in a new character. You have, what's the name of that? The new clown that he's like in these super killer movies that are
the Terrifier.
The Terrifier. You know, you might have all of those guys in here as the main bad guy, and then you'll have different people to play as the humans. Nicolas Cage was in here. You know, just anybody. So it's one of those games, right? It's random, but it's one of those games where the game starts.
O.J. Simpson.
You could be. He might be there with one glove, and you know what I mean. He go in there with the little, you know. and
so funny, bro.
And so you know, it's basically you turn on 4 generators. You open up the door. You get in the car. You got to find the key to the car, and then you escape. You got to do that within 30 minutes. And all that time, the one dude's chasing you. Each bad guy that you could be has a different power. You know, maybe you're Scream, and Scream has the ability to like teleport from here to there and just be everywhere at once. Yeah. You have some characters that would turn into bats and then follow multiple people. So it always stays fun, fresh, and brand new, which is why people love it. I've played it a couple times. I'm not really the big scary dude either, but I try to get into these scary games. I used to know someone who was really obsessed with this game, so We played it together a couple times. The fact that they're making a movie about it, that just shows me a couple things. One, they're gonna have to make a original character because this game is huge for its characters that they've got. It's like Fortnite, is big on the characters that they get to be in the game. I know they've made their own characters, but I'm not sure how popular those characters are. So the story's probably going to be
like the cover. I seen like the cover, and they got like the guy with like the helmet, shiny helmet go up.
Yeah,
that's not the main character.
No, there's no main character because there's no story mode. This is a straight multiplayer game. It's a 1 versus 4 type game. So it's 5 people play. One person's always a bad guy. There's always 4 people that are running away. It's just multiplayer. Okay. They have made a story game about it, like a spin-off game. I was in the middle of playing that. It's on Game Pass. I forget the name of it. I think it's like the life of Freddie Mercury or something. I don't know. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do it here. They definitely got to make a new character. It's probably gonna be a story where these 4 kids are in a cabin and they just got to escape from the bad guy. Like, it's gonna be a generic movie. I don't think it's gonna be a survival horror, psychological terror. I think it's just gonna be a run of the mill, slasher.
Speaking of surviving somebody coming after you, I didn't see Ready or Not 1. I don't believe so.
You should.
But I seen a trailer for Ready or Not 2.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, I told Chelsea, I said, damn, we might have to go watch number 1.
Watch 1. Oh, you have, because it's immediately after. Ready or Not 2 starts immediately after 1, like minutes after. So, and one's dope.
Fire.
One's dope because Ready or Not 1 is basically the husband and wife are getting married, and then all of a sudden everybody's trying to kill the wife. It's like, what? That's all it is. And so
that's did that. Remember, they tried to kill the Puerto Rican dude.
that's a spoiler-free version of what the movie is. Husband and wife getting married, everybody trying to kill the wife. Whatever happens at the end of that, the consequences are what you see in the new movie.
So it's kind of like The Most Dangerous Game, the book.
Yes.
That's what The Pest was about, really, was The Most Dangerous Game.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's see. The big story, at least for me, is
I'm excited
from last week. Oh, well, you're not a PlayStation guy.
No, I'm excited for the news. It's still cool.
The PlayStation State of Play came out late last week. I think it was around Thursday, Friday. There hasn't been a State of Play in 2 years. State of Plays are normally when PlayStation announces big titles. They'll do a showcase event. They might do something else here and there. Like every 3-4 months, PlayStation does a video, some type of video where they announce stuff.
What was the big game? You say like for everybody, like the one everybody talking about. What was the big game?
Well, I'll get to it because I want to say that for the end.
Okay.
So they start off slow with a game called Kenya: The Scars of Kazmora. This is a sequel to a game that nobody thought would get a sequel. It's like a platformer game, kind of like Ratchet and Clank or these type of games that you used to play as a kid. And there was the first version came out when the PS5, I think, first came out. And I bought it. I still haven't beat it because there was other games that came out. But now that this came out, this character is older than it was in the last game. So, maturing, whatever. I need to go back and beat that first one. This was so super cool game. Magic powers. You play as a female protagonist, whatever. Super dope. They announced Ghost of Yotei Legends. So Ghost of Yotei is the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, which is a samurai game, kind of like Assassin's Creed in Japan before.
And it's the DLC they drop, right?
This is the free multiplayer. So it's not DLC. It's not extra levels or nothing. It's 4-player multiplayer. You and 4 other people are now doing Legends. So in Chinese mythology or Japanese mythology, I'm not actually sure which one, but they have dragons and they have people with masks and all these people. So in this game, you're fighting against those people. The real game is more grounded, realistic. You're fighting against other samurais and
it's like people. When they did Far Cry, when they be doing those random DLCs that don't got shit to do with the game.
Right. This one does in a way because you're fighting. It kind of does in a way, but you got to play the game to understand. So that one's going to be dope. They showed a game called For Loop. That game looks kind of don't even bother. Resident Evil Requiem. They showed more of that game. Everybody knows about Resident Evil. Dead or Alive 6, a game that came out, I don't know, 10 years ago or something. They're going to do an update on it. So
my cousin is an old school fighter. Like he just like his favorite games are not side scroll. What do you call those? Yeah, side scroll fighter. I don't know, but yeah, fighter games. Mortal Kombat and Devil May Cry. Not Devil May Cry. Dead or Alive.
Oh, but no, Dead or Alive is a 3D fighter, so kind of like Tekken.
Yeah, that's what I meant. What I mean. Tekken. Okay. I said side scroller just because they,
Well, no, when they're side by side, like the old they Street Fighter.
Spin.
Yeah, when they're side by side, it's like Street Fighter. It's like Mortal Kombat. It's like Marvel vs. Capcom. But 3D is like Tekken, Soul Calibur.
Yeah, he a big fighting game fan.
So they're
Soul Calibur.
Yeah, remember the Soul Calibur? Yes, sir. They announced a new Dead or Alive is in the making. They're making it now, but so Dead or Alive 7 will come out in 2 or 3 years. Control Resonant. If you don't know what Control is, I recommend getting to know all of Remedy's games. So Remedy is a company that made Max Payne, the originals.
Okay.
They created a game called.
I can't get past the first 5 minutes of the first Max Payne, bro. I'll tell you that.
I was
in that alleyway. And I'm like, where do I go? I'm like hitting the wall. There's a dumpster. There's a fence. I'm like, what do I do, bro? Me and Juju never played it because we could not figure out where we going.
I beat all 3 of them. There were 3 of them. But they created a game called Alan Wake where.
Oh, I played it.
The dude with the long hair, he's a writer, and everything that he writes in the book comes to life. And he's writing a scary story, so all of the scary stuff. He has the flashlight and the gun. They came out with a second one. Then they came out with a game called Control, where you play as a girl who is in a huge tower, and in that tower is connected to the Alan Wake games. So all of this stuff is connected. This game, Control Resonant, is now the sequel to that Control game, which was fire. That game is incredible. And this game is completely different. So Alan Wake 1 was a scary game. Alan Wake 2 was a scary action game. Control was like a platformer game where you got to jump a little higher and bounce off of stuff and fly a bit. This game is a hack and slash. You got a big ass sword and you just cutting shit up, and kind of like the old school God of War games or Devil May Cry. You know what I mean? Yeah. So every time, but all these games are still combined. Same world, same universe, same story. Completely different gameplay. Super fun. The graphics are always incredible. This game is going to be amazing. They showed a game called Pragmata, which is by Capcom. You play as this robot guy in a robot suit taking care of a little blonde girl who has like powers. You've seen the commercials probably.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else did they show? Rayman is coming out with 30th anniversary.
Woo, 30-year Rayman.
Yeah, we old, bro.
I love Rayman.
That
bro.
game came out.
Rayman was so good, even the original ones, bro. Like the graphics on the original one was good. I like Rayman.
Rayman, the original games actually like started stuff. Like it was the first game to use that many pixels. It was the first game to have such smooth animation.
Yeah.
It's the game that's created Ubisoft. Like it made Ubisoft the big name that it is now. We wouldn't have Assassin's Creed or Far Cry or the Avatar game or any of these things if it wasn't for Rayman.
They need to put respect on Rayman's name. Like I understand Banjo and
Kazooie. Banjo.
Yeah, I didn't want to say Kazooie. And then homeboy that be spinning.
Crash.
Yeah, man, they need to put more respect on Rayman, bro.
Yeah. But Rayman was never a 3D game. It started off as a 2D side scroller like Mario.
Yeah.
Then
it just looked so
game.
good.
Yeah.
I feel like I was in that bitch with them. I'm like, hey.
Yeah, I remember that. They showed off a game called Beast Incarnate. I wish I could show you these, but we get taken down every time that we show videos.
Beast Incarnate?
Beast of Reincarnation. This is a game. It's like a Japanese game, like a role-playing game or RPG. But the thing is, this is made by the same people who made Pokemon on Nintendo. This is their first game outside of Nintendo. It's going to be on PlayStation. And the graphics, amazing. Nintendo graphics always suck. Pokemon games always look pretty bad. but they can't really do too much on the Nintendo consoles. So this is the first time they get to like flex their muscles, and they flexing. Watch the trailer for this game, super cool. Another big one was Project Windless.
Oh yeah. Bro, I thought that was sometimes you see like these fake games.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fake game at first. I seen it on social media first.
Yep.
I was like, is it a big chicken?
It is.
What is that?
You play as a giant rooster with a sword. So if you ever played Dynasty Warriors,
Lord of the Rings, remember Lord of the Rings, where you tall elf and you fighting 30 people at one time.
Dynasty Warriors is the game that this is kind of like, where there's 4 million people on the screen and you just pressing one button and taking out 200 of them at once. You know,
that one level of Matrix when you Keanu and you fighting all the dudes in the suits.
It looks crazy. This game looks really fun. I'm excited for it. They showed off Star Wars Galaxy Racer, another Star Wars racing game.
Oh, yep. Yep, I seen that.
Everybody's excited for that. I'm not the biggest Star Wars guy, but it looks cool.
It had me the feels from the movie.
Yeah, it's supposed to. The Pog Racing or whatever it's called.
That part of that one movie.
Yep.
All right, guys, I watched all the Star Wars. I'm just not good at naming which one is which. I think it's Phantom Menace. So,
yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 2 is gonna have Metal Gear Solid 4, which Metal Gear Solid 4 has been only on the PS3, I believe, since it came out.
Bro, that's why I messed up, bro. I meant to say Metal Gear Solid. I kept saying Splinter Cell, bro. My bad, bro. I get those two dudes mixed up all the time.
I don't know why. That's crazy. But it's funny you say that, because Rainbow Six Siege actually just announced, this isn't part of our news or anything they announced here, but the Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid is going to be a playable character in Rainbow Six Siege, and the character that announced him was Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. So they're finally gonna meet.
That's why I mixed them up, bro, because they both was like when they was at their peak, they were competing. Yeah. I remember my uncle used to, when I was little, he was playing not Splinter Cell. What was the other one?
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear, and then he playing Splinter Cell. Metal Gear. I'm like, that's only 2 games we play at the same time.
Yep. What's funny is that that's how I get Tom Cruise and John Travolta confused. The same way. I'm like, to me, they're the same people. I don't know.
Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, homeboy from the Odyssey is coming out. Matt Damon.
Oh, Matt Damon. Yeah, no, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. I feel like you should get them confused because they're always together, but they're best friends.
Ben Affleck, bro, all 4 of them, bro. All 4 of them, bro.
That's funny. They announced a game called Darwin Paradox. That's Metal Gear Solid, but you're an octopus. So now you're an octopus trying to sneak around, and you can throw the box.
When you said Darwin, I thought of animal, but my first one was monkey.
Nah, yeah, I know why you would think that for sure, but no, you're an octopus. That looks funny.
Crazy.
Silent
Hill.
So
you're like, you're an octopus, but like, are you on land or is it like a deep sea?
No, you're on land. You're trying to escape from actual humans and like other animals. It's Metal Gear Solid. It's a sneaking game. It's just like Splinter Cell.
You're in the lab and you gotta get out the thing and tight.
That game's
I like that.
I think that game's gonna be like $20 to $30, real cheap, but it's gonna be fun. Like you could, I think it's gonna be
kind of remind me of that game that came out with Stray.
Stray, yeah, with the cat.
The cat.
Yeah, I beat that. The demo for Darwin Paradox is out right now on the PS5. So if you want to try it out, let me know what you think. I haven't played it yet. Silent Hill Townfall. Silent Hill, huge brand. Resident Evil, Silent Hill, those are the 2. Super scary. This is the first game where you play as a black man, and it's a first-person shooter.
What's the last game you played as a black man? I think San Andreas.
Oh no, bro! There's black characters in a bunch of games. Though. I meant black. First time you played in Silent Hill as a black man.
I'm just a comedic relief, bro. I'm just being funny, bro.
No, Watch Dogs 2. Put some respect on Marcus. I think that was his name. That dude was an OG. But no, Silent Hill Townfall. It's a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Silent Hill is all about the fog. You seeing things in the fog. You got to find either your son, your daughter, your wife, or something. So I don't know what the story of this one's going to be, but it'll be similar. Now we get into the big ones. All right. All right, well, before we do that, they showed a little bit more about 007 First Light, which Dro, I don't think knew that there was a 007 game coming out.
Nope, but I guessed it.
No, so I was prepping and Dro could see my screen and he's like, "What is this? 007?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "What?" So 007, you're playing, it's called First Light. You're playing as 007 before he became 007, before he became James Bond. So like he's going by.
So it's like Kingsman before he was
exactly. So you're playing his first mission. You know what I mean? You're playing him as he's getting into the whole society. That's what this game's about. It's made by the people from Hitman, and it's supposed to have the style of Hitman and the style of Uncharted. And the funny thing is, Dro was watching and goes, "This look like Uncharted." I'm like, "Good, that's good.
Telling you, bro.
You got it. You hit it on the head."
I called it, bro. Yeah, bro.
And it's gonna be on the Xbox, so you get to play it too. You know, it's not a PlayStation exclusive or nothing.
Well, for all our listeners that do listen to us, y'all know I'm not a 007 fan, unless it was Golden Gun back in the
Golden
day.
Eye. You know. Look, he don't even know how it was.
Golden, but he got the Golden Gun.
Golden Eye.
But yeah, I'm let's keep going. I forgot already. Let's go.
No, he's not a 007. He's not a 007 fan. He's born
Tom Cruise one.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Nah, well, you can like them both. Damn, dude. So love for everybody. I love everybody. All right. The big news is a game called Soros, right?
All right.
Soros. If you played the game Returnal on the PS5, it's a PlayStation exclusive. It is a bullet hell game. All the bad guys shoot thousands of bullets at you at the same time, but they come as a pattern. So you'll always see them. Boom, 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 boom. So you have enough time to dodge or move around or whatever. But when 7 bad guys are shooting at you at the same time, it gets really hard. So you die a lot. It's one of those games where when you die, you restart from the beginning. But you have some power-ups that you may have unlocked that you get to carry over, like a roguelike. You know, it's called roguelike. So this is not the sequel to it, but it's the exact same game with a new character in a new world, and I'm sure it's going to connect somehow. So it's a spiritual successor to Returnals. I cannot wait for this game. The other big news was they announced a couple more characters for Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, which is a 2D fighter. So
I will be coming to your house to play that one.
Dro's been coming to my house for a year and a half. It hasn't come to my house. So I don't believe it. I don't believe this man no more.
Hey, so when I go there, I got shit to do.
When you go there, we got Thanksgiving, Christmas, or birthday, all to celebrate. Nah, we gonna celebrate every holiday that he was supposed to come. We're gonna bust out the fireworks for New Year's. You got to.
I'm gonna tell my girl we're finna have a fucking sleepover at your house, like we used to.
So, but it's a fighting game. They just announced X-Men characters. So you're gonna have Wolverine, Storm.
The characters I like was they introduced Danger. I guess Danger was just introduced. People don't know Danger Room from X-Men is that room that they practice all their scenarios in.
Right. Which you got to play in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh, it's in Marvel vs. Capcom? Danger?
The Danger Room, yeah.
The Danger Room.
Where
I thought you meant the character.
That's where you train.
No, I thought you meant the character Danger.
Oh, no. So
in the comic books, the Danger Room becomes a sentient being, and just like Ultron builds his perfect, I guess, to his mind, his perfect body. And it's a playable character in Marvel Tokon. It looks fire too.
I did not know any of that story. That's pretty dope.
I had to research, you know.
That's pretty cool. They also showed marathon gameplay, more of that. Same people who made Halo and made Destiny. They're making a new game called Marathon. It's an extraction shooter, so you go collect something. Is it an extraction shooter? I think it is. So you go collect something, you got to escape with it, whatever. People were down on it, but now they're up on it again. So we'll see what happens. The last two things are huge. I was saving this one for the end. They're making a John Wick video game. Not just any John Wick game, because there's been 2 John Wick games. There's been John Wick Hex, which was a puzzle game where you moved John as like a chess piece, 3 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. They They took the game off the market. The game's been out for like 10 years. They lost the rights to it, so you can't buy the game no more digitally. You only could buy it used. If they have a CD out there at a GameStop or something, it's probably worth a lot of money now.
Yeah.
And then they made another John Wick game that I heard about, but I don't really know anything about it. This one is going to be a third-person fighting game, like shooter, fighting, gung fu. So you're going to be up close and personal, slamming people's heads into the walls, picking up a pen, stabbing them in an eye, shooting two people in the pow, which you're turning left and right. There's going to be neon lights. It's going to be the action game that everybody's always wanted.
The only thing, though, they always mess this part up, right? I read some more about it. They said it's going to include driving scenarios. So I feel like the driving part of it is going to be how God of War was like, press X and he turns. Press Y.
No, they haven't done that in a video game in years.
Jump out and then grab him.
You could tell Dro has not played video games in a long time.
Ain't that how that was? He fighting the bosses in God of War? Like,
bro, 2005. Those one that's called.
I'm saying, but I feel like they're gonna mess up if they do that with this
game. They won't. One that's called a QuickTime event. They haven't done QuickTime events in video games in years because people hated them. They were overused. Some games still might do it. You get QuickTime events in Madden where you gotta like press AX, to not get tackled or whatever. But no, if they do driving modes, it's probably gonna be like Wheelman, the Vin Diesel game that came out on the 360, where you are driving, but you really can't go anywhere but where they tell you to go.
So that's why I really saying like they're gonna restrict it instead of like Batman Arkham.
Yeah, it's not gonna be an open world game. I don't think it is an open world game. No, it is gonna be restricted, just like Uncharted. When you drive a car in Uncharted, when you do whatever, and that's fair. That's normal. The reason why they throw racing or cars or anything into these types of games is to break up the monotony. Because if you're playing for 12 hours and it's just run to the room, beat people up, go to the next room, beat people up, go to the next room, people are going to get sick of that. So
that's why I'm not excited for Wolverine.
Wolverine's an open world game, so you get to do anything. You can climb up walls.
Okay.
Dro don't know nothing about games. Wolverine,
because I thought it was gonna be like a little more restricted, and then like I was saying, like repetitive, because it's only so much Wolverine could do.
No, so Wolverine is like Spider-Man. It's an open world game. John Wick. Wick is made by the people who made Spider-Man. John Wick, I think, is going to be more linear. Like one area, one section. You're gonna do this mission. You might go back to the hub. You go. What is it called? What's the name of the hotel? The John Wick hotel.
Man, I'm tripping, bro. I love John Wick too, bro.
Not enough. It's called
Artemis.
No, it starts with the letter C. The Continental.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
The Continental.
The Continental.
So I'm thinking of Continental breakfast.
What is Hotel Artemis? Hotel Artemis is probably something for real. Hold on.
Hotel Artemis is a whole different movie that has the Superman. He plays a character. What are you talking about? Dro don't know nothing about nothing.
Bro, I just looked it up.
That's a whole different.
Oh no, but it's like John Wick. Do I remember it, bro?
I never watched that movie. You tripping? No, the Continental.
It's a hotel with spies and hitmen.
You bugging. So I think it's gonna be like that. He goes to the Continental. He has a hit. He goes out there. He plays the mission. Then he goes back to the Continental. Does a hit. Then you could upgrade your guns and upgrade your
level up.
Whatever.
You think they're gonna have Bro in it?
Yes, they will. The guy who passed away, they're gonna have him in it. He may not say nothing. He might, because it depends how they do it. Is this gonna be a prequel or is it going to be beforehand? I actually think.
Oh, it's a prequel. It's a prequel. I wrote it down. My bad.
That's right. It is a prequel. So I do not think they're gonna have him in it because this is before he went in there. This is while he's the Baba Yaga. So this is now he's the boogeyman. So this is how he gets his name. So this is probably him taking down a bunch of, high priority targets and then becoming the Baba Yaga. That's what this game's probably going to be about, which is kind of like the story of High on Life the alien game I was talking about earlier. That whole game is you killing bosses. Like, all right, you got to go find this boss, do the level, beat him. Now you go back to your hub, go to this level, find the boss, beat him. The last two stories,
I
real
want to
quick.
watch John Wick now.
You got to, because you don't even know what the Continental is.
And they didn't even make the. They didn't. Did they make the show, The Continental?
Yeah, that show came out. Nobody watched it.
I think I watched it. A long
No,
time
you
ago.
didn't. You didn't watch it. No, I didn't watch it either.
Oh, so funny.
The biggest news of it all was the fact that they released a brand new God of War game for the first time since God of War. Like, this is the Greek mythology. Like God of War 4, 3, 2, 1, Ascension. Like those God of Wars. I don't think there was a God of War 4, but I meant Ascension. They're God of War Sons of Sparta. It's a new game, and it came out the day they announced it. So you could play it right now for $30 on the PlayStation. It looks really bad. So to me, it looks like it looks like an old school Game Boy game, like that you would play on your Game Boy Color.
Transylvania.
Yeah, it's a Metroidvania. It's what it's called, and it's a side scroller where you play, and it's actually 2 players. But to play 2 players, you have to beat the game 1 player completely. Then you unlock the second player, and you play as Kratos before he became a Kratos. He was a kid, like a teenage version. But it's the same guy who voiced Kratos. It's the same guy who voiced Kratos in the original games. He's telling his story to his daughter, the same daughter who dies in the first 5 seconds of the first game.
Oh,
so
I remember that.
He's telling his daughter the story about how he became a Spartan. So you're playing as a teenage version of him.
Now I get it.
You're playing as a teenage version of him, meeting people, killing monsters, all of that, and it's a side scroller. And it's about him and his brother. And then once you beat the game, you'll unlock the ability to play 2 players. The game has been getting good reviews. The game, it's good. It's inexpensive. It came out as something new for people to God of War to play. I just think it looks really bad. Like
cheap.
It kind of looks like a phone game. Like an old phone game, like
Stranger Things game.
Like an iPhone 3 game. You know what I mean? Like it looks old. And it literally just came out 2-3 days ago. But to me, it looks old. Am I going to buy it? Yes. Why? Because I have some PlayStation money that I can spend. So I am going to buy it.
And why not add it to your collection,
Will I beat it twice? No. I'm probably going to beat it once. Then I will, when it's time to unlock a second player, if I find somebody to play with me, I might play with them. But by then I already beat the game. Like that, it sucks that they did that.
It's kind of like Legos. Like I love all the Legos games, but I hate when you pull up to a spot and it's like, you need Iron Man. It's like, well, I don't have Iron Man yet. So you want me to come replay the whole level with Iron Man? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
And then finally, right after they did that, they showed, what's his name? T.C. Carson, the guy from Living Single.
Living Single.
Yeah. That he's the voice of Kratos. He came on stage, or he had his video, and he announced that they're remaking the first 3 games, not Ascension or Ghost of Sparta or the PSP games, but the original 3.
Talking about.
They're remaking them from scratch, and they just started, which means this game's not coming out till 28. It's gonna take.
When you had to escape Hades, bro, and you had to climb out of there, bro. I love God of War. God of War snap. Like whoever thought about those mechanics was like, bro, we finna climb on top of these giants, and bro, I love that shit. Like you said, old school games I'm talking about, because I just love them. And
then imagine with 2028 graphics.
Yes, bro.
It's gonna be the best game ever, bro. Like it's already one of the top games. Now, what people are worried about is one. Remember they used to have them sex mini games where you would go to the back and just press X, 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 and then the screen would shake. They don't know if we're in 2028 if that's acceptable. So they don't know if they're gonna. They don't know if they're gonna remove that from the game or not. Like this is what people are speculating. I'm sure the people who are making it already know yes or no, but for fans, they have no idea. That game is pretty damn brutal. You're ripping off, Zeus's head. You know what I mean? Like you're doing some crazy stuff. There hasn't been video games that gory in years. You know what I mean? Like there's not a game like God of War that's out right now. There was Dante's Inferno. That was a very much of. Did you ever play that one?
I know what you're talking about though.
That
The guy
was,
with he look like the knight. He's in hell and he got to get out of hell.
and he's trying to
The
get his
story
wife.
about Dante.
Dante's Inferno. Yeah. I love that game. I tried to get that game on the emulation so I could replay it, but it didn't emulate correctly. But that's one game
Doom
I never beat.
Doctor Doom has a story like that where his Mephisto takes his wife, or no, his mom, and he's trying to help his mom get out of hell from Mephisto.
That's
so it's kind of like Dante.
Yeah, no, that's dope. That's dope. But yeah, so there was a lot. They do this, like I said, the state of play once every year, every so often to show off big games. And this time the big game was the God of War news. The John Wick stuff surprised everybody. It was really cool to see all these other things. We got a release date for the Ghost of Yote that comes out next month.
I have one question. Do you think the Windless game, will it be up there with Wukong?
So that's exactly the type of game that it's being compared to. Because Wukong, when it got announced, everybody was like, this game looks too good. No game looks like this. This is AI. This ain't a real game. The game's not going to be this, beautiful. There's a game right now called Crimson Desert that is exactly the same. It is such a big game, and every time they show it, it's the prettiest game in the world. You could fly, you could jump, you could ride dragons, you could, if you think about it, you could do it. And I think this game is going to be in that bundle of games that seem too good to be true. And when it comes out, it's going to be like a B game. It's not going to take over the world. Wukong did not take over the world. It took over China. It was the biggest game China has ever seen.
You know why? Because I think it came out all the streamers were playing it, right? They're all like trying to fight the bosses forever. What came right after it was what's the other big one? The big game.
Skyrim. No, bro. Wukong came out like 2-3 years ago. Skyrim's been out for 20 years.
No, it was like a new Skyrim. Everybody started playing it again.
Oh well, yeah. The remastered Skyrim game, but again, not as many people played it. Wukong came out like 2-3 years ago, and it was a B-level game. But the reason it was so big in China was because it was the first huge game that was made in China, so Chinese supported Chinese, But this game is the graphics going to be the same. I think that it's going to be an 80. From a scale of 1 to 100, this seems like an 80, 85 ass game. I don't think it's going to take over the world. And if it comes out next year, good. Yeah. If it comes out this year, big mistake. Once Grand Theft Auto comes out and gets those 94s, 96s, it would be really bad. Nobody's going to play.
That's what I was saying, bro. As soon as Wukong came, they beat it and they went right on Skyrim. All the streamers were doing Skyrim. They were copying Kai. That's what it was.
Kai's gone now. Kai's making furniture or whatever.
Damn.
So.
Oh, talking about. Hey, hold on, wait. We go sidetrack. Bro, Fat Joe and Jada, bro.
I've been missing everything.
Now we watching Tony Ayo and Uncle Murder.
I don't like that show,
bro. 10, I watched the one today, bro. The first 15, they were arguing all the other ones too, but the first 15 minutes, bro, they just kept yelling at each other. I had to turn the fucking volume down.
Me too. I can't watch it.
Then they started talking about Kai Cenat. Tony was like, yeah, I know I'm old, but I still stay in with the streamers. I know Kai and I Show Speed. He even said the Doherty guy, the white kid.
Yeah.
I don't know why, bro. I know he was just reading the name of stuff because he just wants to be cool with those people just in case. But he was talking about Kai Cenat, how he was like, man, he ever since he broke up with his girl, I Show Speed #1 now. And then Tony Ayo was like, yeah, I think NBA YoungBoy was smashing his girl allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
It's so bad.
Now like you said, now he's doing clothes. Yeah.
That show is, I can't watch it. They were arguing the whole time. I mean, the
whole time
before the new episode started, they show a clip of it, and it is Yayo saying something. And he's like, Uncle, he said Uncle something. He's like, the only uncle I know is Uncle Murder.
Uncle Buck.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know who Uncle Buck is. I'm Uncle Murder. And I'm like, yo, I'm done. I turned it off immediately.
The whole first 20 minutes, they were talking about what's their favorite movies. And they want to be, bro, honest, I'm from the hood, bro. You from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They motherfuckers, they just want to, bro, we understand y'all gangster. We understand. They just want to keep gangsta on gangsta. So all their movies they were talking about was like Paid in Full, Menace to Society, and
The same
Godfather.
stuff.
They were talking about yeah, it was like Scarface not a mob movie. And yeah, and Murray like it is a mob movie. And they were like it could be Irish mob and Jamaican mobs and
I
Cuban
mean,
mobs.
Shadas,
Like
yeah, it
that's all they
could.
were talking about, bro.
Yeah, no, that, the first episode, Yayo said this is not gonna last very long, and I'm like, yeah, this ain't gonna last
Yeah.
very long.
Today he was like, I'm about to walk out.
Yeah, I can't with that show. I feel that way with you sometimes. I'll be like, Joe,
Bro,
what are you talking about, Joe? I
Joe,
quit. I'm
bro.
done.
Bro, Joe and Jada though, like
It was good, but this Netflix deal has ruined it. You know, I missed
'cause
4.
I can't play Netflix and my GPS at the same time. It won't let me do that.
Yeah, I missed
But
4
YouTube and
episodes.
GPS, it do it.
Right. I missed 4 episodes, and I'm like, I'm not watching these. I don't even know who these people are. But on YouTube, I would have watched it just because it was on YouTube and it was
Just
Joe and
'cause.
Jada. But now I'm
You
not
want to
gonna.
learn stuff. That's why I watch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go on Netflix now and watch it with some randoms. I'm like, who do they have on this show? They don't know this person. You know what I mean?
And the first episode that they released on Netflix was Mike Epps. I was so mad, bro. Like, damn, bro. I wanted to watch that one too.
The second one was freaking Eddie Hearns, the boxing like promoter, and that's me all day. And I started seeing clips of it. I'm like, where did this clip come from? I've never seen this episode. Turns out I was 3 episodes behind at first. I'm like, this is craziness. I don't
You
even
think
watch
it was
Breakfast Club.
was it because of Revolt, right? It was like the whole company went.
No, because this is
Netflix?
they signed a deal with iHeart. So if you were with iHeart and the Black Excellence, Black Effect.
Black Effect.
Yeah. So everybody that was with Black Effect and anything that had to do with Charlemagne, they went over. And then so did a bunch of other shows.
Not Brilliant Idiots though.
Because I don't think that was Black Effect. Because that's the white dude's show, really. Charlemagne's the guest. Yeah. Charlemagne's the guest host. But they do have a bunch of other shows on there too. Some of the other shows look cool. I saw the Pete Davidson show. And he just has 1 episode and it was with MGK, his best friend. So I just sat there and watched it. Do I think they're gonna come out with more? Probably not. It was a good episode though. But I don't know.
Man, why they had to do that, man?
It's
like it kind of broke my heart. It's like when 85 South they stopped showing their live shows on YouTube, and they only now you got to subscribe to the app to watch. I understand they're gonna make their money. Make your money. I had it. No, I had it for a whole year. I
know you did.
South app.
Yeah, I had the Kev on Stage app for the longest.
And then realistically, bro, I stopped smoking, and then I didn't pay for it no more because that was one thing I turned on in the morning, roll up, enjoy myself, and then after I stopped, I was like. It took away that whole little part.
Give it up for Dro for no longer smoking. Hey, when I had the clap button, I would be clapping. But yeah, man. I mean, we got to stop talking so much shit about it because we could be on Netflix one day if we're in the same room, bro. This show would go crazy. But we not in the same room.
It makes me feel better knowing it was like the company and not just Fat Joe.
No,
like, yo, let's just get this money.
No, it was the company that took him. So yeah, it was the company that got him. And it even looks different. They used to have the border. They used to have the border on there. Now they don't even have the border. It's just the show. You know, it is sad. Breakfast Club's on there, so I don't even get to see the new interviews. I waited 3 days to go watch La Russell. So La Russell had been signed to Rock Nation for like a month, and I didn't even notice.
You were mad.
I was like, I'm like, bro, I like La Russell. Like he's one of my top 3 favorite like West Coast rappers. You know, so I wish I was there to hear the news.
What do you think about the La Russell?
The La Russell thing, I think it's cool, man. Listen, this dude he's dropped like 89 projects in 3 years. You know, independently by himself.
Showed everybody what they could do independently. He said it himself that he's just using their record label for like how he just got on the Super Bowl. There's certain things he can't do right now.
He did the Super Bowl. He did the Super Bowl before them, but that was a huge cosign, you know, or whatever. Just knowing
that's what got him on there.
No, he said he got it before that. He said he did the Super Bowl thing without that, and he told Rock Nation after. Rock Nation found out after, was like, "You're doing the Super Bowl?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's dope, awesome. Let's help you. Let's put your song on the radio so more people know that you're doing that." So now he's getting his music on the radio. I think it's cool. Low Russell, Russ, Snow the Product, all these people. If I still rap, Dro. If I still rapped, it would be the promotion The promotion that I would do to myself because of all the shit that I've learned and the books that I've read from these people, I would actually have a good career. When it comes,
we about to snap this year. Like this is my break it, do it. What do you say?
do it or die.
Make it or
Like,
break it.
yeah, but no, listen, it's Dro makes it or Dro starts writing for Yambo. That's all it's gonna be. Cause
Yeah, but if Dro make it, Yambo make it.
yeah, obviously, bro. That's how it is. But that's how I feel about this show. You see how much energy we put into this. It's not to where it needs to be because some things beyond our control, like us not being in the same room. But everything else, if it's a one person recording in a booth, like with the same energy that we put into this, it's unstoppable. So
Bro, wait till you hear this new shit I've been writing. June called me, low key called me. And he's like, "Yo, what's up with that beat?" I show him the beat, and he's like, spit what you have for it." Bro, I said my first two lines.
he said, stop.
He said, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Start it over again. My girl did the same thing. I said the first two lines. She said, hold on. But no, what funny was June goes, he said, hold on. He said, oh yeah, you're back. Okay, yeah, you're back.
That's it, man.
Wait till you hear this new shit, bro.
I'll just listen, guys. We need a bully Dro to send me an open verse and even write me a verse. My voice and my cadence and I would kill it. I just can't write no more. Listen, Pikachu, I'm mad at you. Like I can't rhyme. Like I don't got the bars no more. But Ghost write for me. I don't give a flying that write for me. Somebody, damn it. Cause I perform. I can perform. I'll be on stage. You should see me karaoke.
Yeah.
I'll be out there. I'll jump in the crowd.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it'll be hype.
Sure got the you know that's what they always say, like drive trumps
Yeah, exactly.
talent any day.
Yes. You know? But yeah, we gone over. I love it when we go over. This has been the Unlikely Geek Show. Once a week, we tell you guys about everything that happens in video games, comics, and movies. We don't talk about comics as much, but you know, you want to talk about comics, read DCKO, because that thing is going crazy.
We already set the precedent. Like what I told him was like, we'll talk about Marvel and DC news when it's like legit, like new topics that we can talk about, because we tired of talking about like, I got my rumor mill, but every week a rumor, we're not gonna be doing that because we gonna waste time and
we're gonna talk about it. But when it comes out, then we don't have nothing to talk about. Now, guys, listen. What I like to tell people, and this is everybody who's listening, if you want to tell people what the Unlikely Geek Show is, this is how you do it. We are SportsCenter for comics, movies, and video games. That's it. SportsCenter. That's all you got to tell them, and people will come in the door. We are SportsCenter for comics, movies, and video games. Until next time, I'm Yambo. What's up?
Wait. As a producer of the show, Yambo don't know, but next week we'll be doing our March, what we're looking forward to in March episode.
That's next week?
It's the last Monday of the month.
Oh, so then it's a given. It's a given. Yeah. But yeah. Until next time, y'all, go out there and
say the word.
Peace out.